Hi friends, it's Julia. I'm here to share my August counterfeit kit challenge, the Kill a Kit or the Out with the Old kit. I finished up most of the kit. Still have quite a few embellishments and such left, but I added in my Freckled Fawn kits for this month, and I tended to use a lot of embellishments out of those, as well as some of the cut aparts and things that I used that I added into the kit. So I still have quite a bit left, but it'll get added back into my stash. The ribbon I used a bit. I cut this out to use and then didn't end up using it, so it'll go back on that roll and go back into my stash. Just some cards from Freckled Fawn that I thought that I could use the borders on. Most of the frames I have left. There were 2 packages that I added in. I hardly used any of them, but at some point they will get used. I have an idea to use frames for a layout, just as the total background of it. I just have to get the right photos for that. Of course, there are my roller date stamps. I don't think I used either one. My mist that I did use, put those back there. In here I have a lot of the cut aparts that I actually did cut apart. There's a tag that I made for a challenge, or not a challenge, I just went to the Create at Scrapbook Generations, the Create magazine. They posted a sketch for a tag and I used it to create this one. And see, and there's a little bit of ribbon on there. Lots of cut aparts still left in here, as well as the ones that Grace Tolman sent me. I don't think I used any of those, but I don't think they were a little too distressed looking. I did use one glassine bag, but I still have the 2 envelopes that I made and still 2 bags there. I used 3 of the 4 pinwheels. I have the smaller doily left, and I still have this package of epoxy circles to make my own flare. I don't think I used any of those. This one was the die cut package from, I want to say it was an American Crafts. I still have a lot of it, but I did use quite a bit of that. As far as washi tapes go, this is what I have left. I used the bigger one completely, nearly used all of this thinner one, and used the others. I don't think I used this one or this one, but I did use these 2 and this one, and then all of this one. I also have the twine that was here. I used it, and I did use a bit of this washi tape, but not any of that, and not any of that. I still have a lot of the gold, but I did use it in my kit, or on my pages. The wood veneer cameras, I don't think I used any of them. As far as all the little cut aparts go, I did use quite a few of these, but of course, you know, I had so many that you can't really tell how many are left based on what I put in here, but I got a fair amount used from those. I still have lots of brads left. I hardly used any brads on my layouts. That's it for those embellishments. I still have several of the chipboard shapes left, but I did use a couple of them. I used quite a few of the 3x4, but not so many of the 4x6 Project Life cards that I put in here. This one's all bent and haggard because I actually had it glued into a layout and then I changed my mind. And I used quite a few of the embellishments in here. These stars I was going to use, I popped them up on foam squares and then didn't use them, so put a little bit of powder on the back of them to keep them from sticking to everything. I have a couple little cut apart sheets left here that I didn't actually cut anything off of. The 2 rub-ons that I added in did not use. I still have quite a few of these silhouette offcuts. I think I only used 1 actually of all of these, but that's okay, that's 1 more gone. This washi tape booklet, I used primarily most of the greens that were in here, so I got good use out of that one. This sheet I didn't use any. I had this one, Live, Laugh, and Love, on a layout, and then I changed my mind, and so it's got the foam adhesive on the back of it, and I just put it over here. I used a whole sheet of 6 of these metal charms. I guess you'd call them, since they have the little hole in them to hang them by. And I used all 6 on one layout. Guess you're wondering what that's going to look like, but I'll show you in a little while. I think I used 5 on one layout and then 1 on another one. I don't think I actually used any of these. I think the craft background just didn't go in my mind. The alpha stickers, I did not tend to use a lot of these, only because I used, I did use these a couple of times. And I won't say that I didn't use them completely, but I used the Freckled Fawn alphas that came. I didn't use any more of that, and I did use these stickers. I had, like I said, I had 2 sets of them, so I used some of the ones off the first set, but that's it. The paper that I pulled in was this Creative Agenda by Echo Park, and Caitlin Schaefer was the designer. Used all the paper, all the pattern paper, barely touched the sticker sheets. This is what I have left of the pattern papers. I had a layout where I cut out a heart, and I still have the remainder of the heart left. Some of these I'm going to go through and cut little bits out of. Others, probably not. I thought I was going to make another layout, and then I thought, no, it's too close to the end of the month. I'm just going to finish this off and so I can build my September kit. So there's the sticker sheets. You can see I used the alpha here once, and I think I used a couple words here. I used the banner strips that were here. Excuse me. A couple of the stickers that were here. But that's it from there. And then I had 3 additional, the 3 sheets of cardstock that I had added in originally. There were actually 2 of these and then 1 of each of those, and I didn't use either of those, and I used one that matched this one, but I used all the white that I put in, and I think I had a couple of other color backgrounds that I used as well. Made a total of 11 layouts. And I'll be back to share those. Anyway, look forward to making my September kit. This is the Out with the Old for the August kit. And if you made an August kit and you used it up, I'd love to see what you have left over. So make sure, post a link below so I can go by and check it out. Anyway, thanks for visiting today. See you on the next video.